somebody with NBC broke a story that this guy in Detroit, a gambler, had contacted about half dozen NFL quarterbacks during the season. And accessibility was easy. You call and ask to speak to somebody on the phone. You get them right away, So, but one of the six was Dawson. Dawson's father had died a couple of weeks earlier, and this guy called in sympathy, and I guess he hoped to get the feeling of how the quarterback felt about the game. And anyway, so the whole horde of reporters jumped on that. Well, this guy must be throwing games, they must have thought. And all he's doing was just accepted a call from this guy and told us it was his father. And I don't think they got into the thing about what's the feeling for the game or anything. And poor Dawson was trapped by a media horde. And so the office called me. I was staying in the same hotel they were in to tell me about what this story was. None of the other quarterbacks got contacted about Namath and Carl Switton and all like that weren't contacted. But everybody jumped on Dawson because he was the Super Bowl. And so the office called me, so I went up to Stram's room and I said, I was asking him about it. I said, about this thing about Dawson. He said, well, why don't you ask him? He's right here. So Dawson looked very visibly shaken. I've never seen him like that. It was really sad. And then he spent a horrible week. And then they decided they had a long conversation. And ironically, Eddie Pope, from Miami, was up in the same suite to interview Stram. And they told him, Eddie, go hide in a closet or something. We don't want you out here while we're discussing this.
So Pope in the closet?
Yeah, he was in a closet or another room or something without access to. He could overhear them what they were talking about. And so they decided, well, let's just have a press conference and tell them what we know about it and get this out of the way. Well, they had a press conference that night, and I took down the information. Then I had to dash to a phone and call and dictate the story to the desk. So, and then they let him alone after that, but he spent a miserable week. He was just in agony the whole week. Felt sorry for the poor guy. And I don't think he slept very well the night before the game. But then he went out and played a great game. Was the MVP of the Super Bowl. And in the dressing room, President Nixon called and said, don't worry, we're going to end this thing right now. There won't be any investigation.